Hello and welcome to our Divine Light Healing Circle for the aspect of further alignment in our ascension process. Today I got pretty concrete instructions, certain things I have to read before we start our healing circle, and explain a little bit why we work with certain frequencies today. So one of the frequencies we're supposed to include today is turquoise and green. And to give us a new vitality, a new outlook, a new space, and a new way for a new life. So this is all about aligning into the fourth dimension and into a new life. And the green and turquoise is supposed to be associated with the hermit, looking within. This is also for this time in December, between December now and January 4th, where the curtain between the world is really thin, to go introspective and just like the hermit, letting the light shine, also shining it for others, and going deeply within and look at our own guiding light. This energy of the crystal, this energy of turquoise and green is also associated with the crystal cave. Some of you might know that I guided sometimes to the amethyst cave. This crystal cave has to do with emeralds. We as a group haven't gone there yet, but we will surely do so one day. So in regard of the vitality, I'm a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body and every one of my cells so that I regenerate. And that's the green and turquoise vibration rate and what it's for. Then we have today two power animals who came up in the meditation who want to be part of the circle. And the weasel said, be silent, pay attention, simply observe with your eyes, your inner eyes, ears, and physical feeling and sensations. What's happening inside you and all around you? So the weasel asks us to be really mindful of our senses. And then came the moose, and the moose says, you have so much wisdom within yourself. Attune yourself to that wisdom. And like I always said also, the moose reminded us, let your head and mind reach up to the stars, yet keep your feet firmly grounded on earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom within your soul. And the ancestors right now have a lot to say to you. And the last, they speak from the universe directly. And this is why we're doing this meditation today, healing our past, healing ourselves so that we are attuned to our new self. This is a new chapter in your life. It is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. Do not take things too personal, but try to see the bigger picture. That said, I hope that gives us the right attunement to what's happening right now. And we are going to bring in the light frequencies, the beginning ones of gold. The golden frequencies come in from the universal oneness, or if you so desire, through our golden sun of our solar system. One ray of gold flows into the top of your head, into every single cell of your brain, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, throat, and neck. Golden light easily and naturally flows into your shoulders, arms, hands, and out of your fingertips, along your spine and every single vertebrae, into your heart and chest opening both wide, into your solar plexus to make it more radiant, into your whole digestive system, private parts, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots, flowing deeper down, all the way down to the core center crystals of Mother Earth, and anchoring the golden light there so that we can keep the doorway between the higher dimensions and this earth nicely open, and us standing right in the stream of gold. And then let it overflow from your heart into your aura, electromagnetic field, smoothing over all rifts and ripples and energy leakage or energy holes. With every single breath, your aura gets wider and stronger. And now for cleansing purposes, we add on the white, silver sparkling, diamond-esque liquid light. And it flows from the universal oneness along the gold, easily and naturally. It was just joining and commingling with the gold as it flows in also into every single cell of our head, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and throat, and neck. Doing a loop-de-loop in the neck to cleanse out all trying out influences from other people which might try to get into our head from the back, neck chakra. And then it flows further into the shoulders, arms, hands, and out of the fingertips. Easily and naturally, it flows along the spine. Every single vertebrae takes on this nurturing and cleansing and clearing light vibration of white, silver sparkles to enliven areas which have been maybe deadened. And then the diamond-esque shimmering light in all colors of the rainbow, but translucent, heals and balances out in all areas that what every single cell needs to be absolutely strong and of vitality. And so it flows also in the muscle structure of the back, as well as in the heart and chest, opening it even a little bit wider, cleansing and clearing out all possible jealousies hidden in the heart or other unforgiven things in the heart which have been encapsulated and might even have created a heart wall around your heart. The white, silver, sparkling diamond-esque light will try to soften your heart wall so it's easier to breathe and you might feel wider as it flows further into your solar plexus. From there, it flows into all your energy connections, like a data autobahn, all the data which comes from other people to you and you sending out through the interconnectivity of the solar plexus in the three-dimensional field will be purified, cleansed, and cleared, ingoing and incoming, outgoing and incoming. And then the white silver sparkling light flows along the gold further into the digestive system, private parts, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots, and further down along the gold towards the core center crystals of Mother Earth, and hooking in with the core center crystals to also keep this energy nicely grounded and to keep the doorway of light open. And now this will also overflow from our heart into our aura and intermingle with the gold further. That should give you another energy boost, and you might feel this energy boost specifically in your feet chakras and your hand chakras, and maybe in your heart and solar plexus as well. At this moment, pay attention to your field. This is the request of the visual energy. Pay attention to your field. Where does your field, your energy field, feels stiff and unmalleable? Where it feels guarded and defensive? Where does it feel blocked? And to these areas, you consciously let the energy drift and maybe throw some extra silver sparkles into these hardened areas to enliven and uplift with the sheen of the silver sparkling light. Whatever feels right in these spots, just bring it in. And before we call in the turquoise and green for today's workings, I will also call in all light beings and guiding ones who want to be of service for our healing journey. And also the ones who do not work directly with our circle for our journey here, but who are volunteering to work individually with the different groupings on our healing list. And you're welcome to email names for our energy list as well. And we're greeting these guides, guardians, and higher evolved beings who want to be of service and enhancing our circle, enhancing our union, and enhancing our vibration rate so that we can easier achieve oneness consciousness, the Buddha within, the Christ within, the light within, the connectivity to Source. And you might feel already how the energy circle has widened and intensified. And you might greet the ones who are being to your right, left, behind you, up front of you, below you, and above you. How they circle you in with love and kindness in a protective, encouraging, and energy-enhancing manner. And now we're bringing in turquoise and green together. Beautiful shimmering turquoise, so inspirational. And a beautiful green, possibly emerald, maybe even darker shades of green. However you perceive it, whatever comes to you and wants to come to you, that is perfect for you. The turquoise green combination comes also from the universal oneness, from Source, flowing and commingling into the crown chakra and into every single cell of our brain, with all the colors of gold and white silver sparkling light. And you might already feel instantly the energy vibration change. And your aura energy is widening as the turquoise and green comes into, flowing from the brain into the eyes, ears, nose, mouth, throat, and neck. And flowing from there into the shoulders. And you might feel your shoulders relaxing and drooping a little bit, as some of your worries sitting on your shoulders will be just washed away with this beautiful turquoise and green, as it helps you finding new pathways out of dilemmas of old, showing your way for a new way, a new space, a new vision, and a new time, as it flows further from your shoulders into your arms and hands, the things you do and the things you touch, and further out of your fingertips into your energy field. It flows along the spine and muscle structure in the back, this beautiful green and turquoise. Stabilizing the back, and your spine might become so strong, like a wonderful growing tree in the green woods, healthy and strong and straight as need be. And your back muscles might be as flexible as the green boughs of some of the pine trees or fir trees. And the turquoise and green flows into your heart. The turquoise might wash away further ill senses and feelings of your heart like turquoise waters. And the green enhances your heart vibration, making it more open to feel in a new way. And the green and turquoise flow further into the solar plexus and also into your connectivity world, your data autobahn of information coming in and going out. And the green invites new people in, and the turquoise invites new inspiration in and people who might inspire you for your new way, new space, and new life. And the turquoise and green flows further into the whole digestive system, washing and cleansing with natural vibration all that which is not natural in us, whether it's food, residue, chemicals in food, or other things emotionally undigested. And it flows further into the private parts, cleansing and clearing woundedness and injuries, and even there instigating, initializing a new way to see things in our very personal perspectives there. And then further into the hips, making us more flexible, legs, knees, making us more devout, calves, feet, bringing us more in touch with earth, and through the feet into the ground like roots, and further down also conjoining the gold and white silver sparkling diamondous light and anchored in the core center crystals of Mother Earth. And also the turquoise and green flows from our heart into the aura, intermixing and mingling with the gold and white silver sparkling lights, going to all the areas in our energy systems where inspiration is lacking. A new inspiration needs to be kindled, or where we lost the path to nature and to our own nature, where we may be too artificial, too outward oriented, too oriented to what society wants and not what is meant to be in a natural evolution of things on this planet Earth and in the spirit world. So the green and turquoise together will initialize our attunement to our own natural paths of evolution. Again, take a moment to sense your energy field, whether anything feels stiff or whether it feels nicely strong, expanded, and light. And again, the moose comes and asks us to be mindful of grounding as we are going to go way up high today. That's it. Just allow your consciousness to float out of your body along the gold and white silver strand, along the turquoise too. Easily and naturally, you're floating up with your consciousness along the light strands, further up and higher into the skies and into the ether. And before you look already down onto Earth, seeing Earth from above. And tonight we are sending her, this Earth planet, this beautiful turquoise and green from our hearts, and envisioning this huge light being engulfing the Earth, the planet Earth, embracing it, bringing Mother Earth back to her natural evolution, transmuting and transforming some toxins on this earth, bringing things back more into a natural state, bringing the hearts and minds of people on this planet more into a natural state of alignment with spirit, initialized with new creativity and new inspiration through turquoise and green combined. And then we are floating a little bit further up, higher, closer towards direction of Venus, the North Star. Easily visible from our night skies, and just we are going close to that energy field of Venus, not the planet itself, just the energy field of what Venus represents. And there on the energy field of Venus, we're connecting with one of our guides, the one who wants to guide us today to the wisdom we need for the upcoming time, and to the new vision of our new life which awaits us. Things which we do not know yet, but we will get a glimpse of it tonight. Some of you might know your guiding ones already. For others who do not know their guides yet, I would like you to envision a nice floating cloud. For this special guiding one, this guide floats in this virtual cloud. And I would like you to look at your guide. And what would you say? How does a guide look like? More male, more female, more neutral? What is your spiritual guide today look like to you? Could also be just a color flickering light. Can have a face or not. Your guide can look in many different ways. It might come even with a fragrance that you don't see, but have a fragrance perception. Or have a tone in your ear, a vibration rate in your ear. Just by attention to your spirit guide and how he, she, or this being wants to show itself to you tonight. And then ask the guide how long this one has been with you and how long this guide wants to stay with you along this earth journey or even beyond. And then ask the guide for a particular color frequency, like the telephone line between you and the guide. And let that frequency of color float between the guide and you to have a nice energetic connection, which makes communication easier. And then ask before you go to the place where you receive your vision of your new life, the bridging point between the physical life here and the spiritual life, where they become one in the future, very distinctively. Let your guide give you a message before you start your journey. Maybe it's just a word. Maybe it's a gesture or a hug. Maybe just a reaching out with a hand and giving you your hand, your energy hand, a squeeze. Whatever it might be, maybe it's even a gift. Let your guide have a brief, conscious contact with you in a moment. And maybe you have more than one spiritual guide, but at least you will have this one, which we focus on. And we ask you now to float with your guide to the place of visions, the place of important visions. It might appear to you like a movie theater where you perceive flickering pictures and glimpses of your future. While the guiding one projects those for you to see. It might be an actual place where you're ending up later on Earth or in the spirit world. It might be a place where you go during meditation, a new place, a higher place. But it will definitely be a place where you understand your new path and your new vision from a higher perspective, your life from a higher perspective. You might also discuss with your guides your purpose. What is important for the upcoming time for you to know about your natural evolutionary path, spiritually and physically? You might ask, what do I need to know to be further illuminated? What do I need to know to let my light shine more brightly on my path? What do I need to know for my path into oneness consciousness back to source? If there is further learning, what needs to be learned now as a next step? And as everything is needing to be in balance, what do I need to give on this path? Maybe I need to give something up. And maybe I need to give up ego, that part of myself. Whatever it might be. Maybe you need to give dedication for your path. Focus. Let yourself understand what your new way, your path, and new life requires of you. It might be as easy as the willingness to expand your consciousness. And then also ask about what you will receive, as giving and receiving seeks balance. There might be tools for the new part of your journey. There might be new contact to new beings. There might come up new insights or reactivation of wisdom long forgotten, but already learned once before and activated again. And maybe you are given keys to new places, new spaces, and other people's hearts. New doors will unlock on your journey to come. And we would like you to very distinctively hear at least one name of one of your guides who will unlock a specific door for you. Maybe a door which has been closed before and you were not able to open it alone. Let your guiding one help to unlock that inner door and go through and see what's on the other side. Now express the gratefulness to your spiritual guidance and to the ones who go with you on this new path, unlocking door after door, and opening also your inner spiritual doors wider. Helping you shift to a new understanding, a new vitality, a new vision, a new understanding about your own self. And you will see a lot of things of your past will make more sense now when you look back. Because those things on your past brought you to this point. And this moment is an important point of expansion of your awareness. Some of the information downloaded into you right now will only be visible and feasible to you later on. So we ask you to pay attention and take notes in the upcoming time. Most of the download will be complete within the next 3 days. For some of you, it might be up to a week. Different kind of light beings will visit you. Not the ones you just met as your spiritual guides, but other ones with whom you're going to work in union, in a form of a network. In this union, in this network, accelerated energies will be brought down onto Earth to uplift the heart and minds of the people on the planet. Do not underestimate these workings done through you, your energy field, and your bodies. You might at times feel a little bit spacey, and that's why it is important to be grounded when you feel lightheaded and spacey. Our frequencies try to align to your frequencies, and sometimes our frequencies override yours. And therefore, you might feel a little bit different at times and a little bit out of sorts. Please do not be alarmed. We mean no harm, just widening the path for this planet and its place in time and space. We are part of a network which does not only work on Earth but other planetary systems to ring in a higher vibration rate for all to enjoy. Things indeed will get lighter and easier. But to make it lighter and easier, a lot of things need to be seen in a different perspective and be let go of the heavy parts. Some of you cling to these heavy parts so strongly and wish at the same time that they might disappear. What a contradiction. We ask you to look at your contradictions. You say, I make one step forward and three back. That is so true at times. We try to get you out of this mode. We try to move you forward on your natural evolutionary path. So just trust your inner light, your inner wisdom, and your inner guidance. You will know what feels right, even though it will feel new. It will feel other. It might even feel a little alien at times as your vibration rate changes. Again, don't be afraid. Trust a little, and it will go a long way. And if you have questions because it feels so alien to you, ask, is this in my best and highest interest? What's happening right now? And if the answer is yes, trust. If you ask directly, you cannot be lied to. As you're asking from your higher perspective. Give yourself permission to trust what's coming. Surrender a little bit onto the wave of light. That will make things easier. Try to embrace new and not analyze it so much. Feel sense, see, perceive. That's all that is required of you at this moment. It's not about doing so much as it is as perceiving and receiving. Again, perceiving and receiving, not doing. In that sense, we say goodbye. We will be also at the next circle. And with that said, we are saying our goodbyes to our guiding ones and guardians who are part of our inner journey today. And we're floating back down towards our body with our consciousness, easily and naturally. And gently, ever so gently spiraling down back towards our bodies. Integrating our consciousness, feeling, sensing our body, arms and hands, chest, and the lower body, hips and legs and feet. Make sure to ground yourself consciously after this meditation so that it is easier for you to reintegrate into your form and also integrate these perceived energy frequencies which are new to you and your body and your energy field. And we are grateful for what we received today. And I wish you a good journey till next week.